Hi guys, and welcome back here to Drone Emotion, and today we're back here once again with some breaking news regarding the DJI Osmo Action 2, and that is because we have our first look at it. It has been leaked, and in today's video we have all of the images that you need to know, including some of the most important specs of this brand new action camera from DJI that we have been waiting for a long time. In today's video we're gonna be giving you all of the details and images that you need to know regarding the DJI Action 2. But before we get started with today's video, if you're new to the channel, welcome here, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to keep up to date with any updates on whether it is the DJI Osmo Action 2, the Mavic 3, or any upcoming product from DJI. Guys, you know this is the place to come for all the latest leaks and updates. And also, we're currently in the road to 10,000 subscribers. So if you're watching today's video and you're not subscribed yet, well, I invite you to go ahead and join the Drone Emotion family so you can help us get to that goal, which we're really not that far away from anymore. So with that being said, why don't we just go ahead and get started with today's video, which is going to be quite exciting. Well, guess what got leaked today? The long-awaited DJI Osmo Action 2 that we have been talking a lot here in the past few months in the channel, and it looks like it is finally going to be happening. It has been leaked thanks to our great friend Jasper Allen. He's a very reliable source. He has just leaked the Mavic 3, and well, what did he leak today? Well, the DJI Osmo Action 2. So why don't we just go ahead and take a look at what we have so far. We have a couple images of this brand new action camera from DJI. It's been over 2 years since we saw the original Action 1 back around 2019 was when we first saw it, and well, it looks like DJI is ready to battle with GoPro and release a brand new action camera to compete with them. So without any much further ado, why don't we just go ahead and take a look at what we have right here on screen. So there we have it. There is the DJI Osmo Action 2. What do you think? So without a doubt, we have a complete redesign from the previous generation. In the Osmo Action 1, we had a completely different design. It was a more chunky camera. In fact, it was way more similar to the current Hero 10. And well, what we have right here is something 100% different. This kind of looks very reduced in size. This looks probably like half the size of the original Osmo Action, and what we have right there is a pretty big lens. Now, for everyone wondering what are the specs on this action camera, well, right there you can see that we have the aperture. We're gonna be having a fixed f2.8 aperture. In addition to that, we're gonna be finding ourselves with a 1.7-inch sensor in the camera and a field of view of 55 degrees. So how big is this new sensor size? Is this a big improvement or is it not? Well, it definitely is a big improvement, because in the original Osmo Action 1 we had a 1/2.3-inch sensor camera, which was absolutely tiny. And what we find ourselves with right here is the same sensor that we have on the DJI Pocket 2, which is still a quite a small sensor, but it's way bigger than the original 1/2.3-inch sensor that we had with the original Osmo Action. So definitely do expect to get some improved low light footage with this brand new camera. Unfortunately, we're not getting a 1-inch sensor as we all were expecting and hoping for. It looks like that's going to be probably for the next generation Action 3. We're gonna have to wait and see for that. But what we have right here is definitely very interesting. What about the specs regarding the resolution? What do we find ourselves with right here? Well, we definitely have some brand new specs for this camera. Unfortunately, they're not as impressive as what we have with the current Hero 10 from GoPro. So what we have right here is going to be a 4K video resolution. Unfortunately, we're not going to be having 5K as much as I would like to see. That's not going to be happening. In addition to that, we're gonna be able to shoot in JPEG and in RAW format. Also, we're gonna be having 100 megabits, which is the exact same thing that we have with the Pocket 2. In addition to that, we're going to be having, as we already mentioned, a fixed aperture, and that is going to be pretty much it. The weight is going to be right around 56 grams, and unfortunately we still don't have the image resolution, but do expect to see some big improvements on that right there. Expect definitely way over 48 megapixel images. Expect some big improvements right there. In our next video, we're going to be giving you the exact specs, and that is because the owner's manual has just leaked thanks to our great guy Jasper Allen. So we're going to be making 2 sections in this video. This is just for the images and a couple of the main specs, and then in our next one we're going to be going ahead and diving in depth and talking about absolutely everything, going and taking an overview of the owner's manual. Everything is going to be included. I mean, that video is going to be one that you're not going to want to miss out on. For everyone wondering, are these images real? Well, we still don't know if they're 100% real. We don't know if this is actually the real deal. This might be a prototype made by someone, but I mean, this looks really good, and they look exactly the same to what the images look on the owner's manual. And in addition to that, our great friend Ken Saji, he also leaked kind of like a teaser image from DJI, which we have right here on screen. So there we have that image, and well, we can clearly see, obviously not the full camera, but we see some of the main details right there, especially in the upper left hand corner. We see that little kind of like microphone circle, and we see that exact same thing with the image that we just got today. So definitely this is going to be the exact same design that we're going to be getting. So definitely it's a completely brand new design. I like it, although I'm not 100% sold on it, especially because it doesn't have 5K, and I know that for a lot of people it was important. So stay tuned for our next video. We're going to be going over everything that you need to know regarding the exact specifications. We're going to be going in depth and talking about everything you need to know. But those are the latest leaks that we have so far. Those are the first images of the Osmo Action 2. It should be releasing very soon. As we have any more new details on that, you know you're going to be hearing that here first. Thanks so much for watching, and see you tomorrow with a brand new video. This is Ron Emotion, signing out.